Hi, welcome back to my channel, and this is this is gonna be very hot take on this AI. I'm so excited, and I have a lot of things, and I want to share with you. OpenAI is reportedly in code red, and Google might be the reason why OpenAI might be in trigger and red mode. And this is the code name that a lot of company used to use internally to make things very serious. And for real, things are getting a little bit serious for OpenAI. And I will tell you why. If Google has introduced this, so I think in previous video I said about anti-gravity, a new code editor from Google, and why is going to be a killer for cursor, VS Code, and many other code AI agents out there. And I highlighted a few points that you can go back and check and see if it is still relevant to today's video. But I will tell you why it is very relevant. So, yep, for the first time, Google dropped updates so big that it's shaken the whole world of AI. And so, did Gemini actually beat ChatGPT or OpenAI? So that's what we are going to break down in this video that is going to be very interesting. So Google quietly updated their Google One plans, Google One AI. If you are not in Google ecosystem, when they say Google One, it's like the basic subscription that they have, that they can access almost every product they have, right? So for example, you can be able to have a lot of storage on Google Drive, and you can have a lot of AI, a lot of photos and so on. And I will tell you why this is somehow all connected, because if you are using AI, you are supposed to be consuming a lot of storage, right? They have already the Google Drive storage. You're supposed to be consuming a lot of context window, and to save the chat history and so forth, they're using Google Drive and so on. If you're generating videos using the Nano Banana AI, you're going also to need to store these images on Google Drive. So you can see how all these are connected. So what is happening? Google is unifying all consumer AI into one AI product called Gemini. And that's is going to change a lot of things, because Google is a company that has a lot of products that a lot of users, common users, already use. We have, Google Gmail, we have Google Drive, we have YouTube, we have many other products, plus Android ecosystem, which are a lot of users using Android around the world, and that is very important. So there's something you can highlight from that. Gemini is now the core AI across services. If you visit every Google product, you will see that there is some aspect of AI. So I said this in the previous video where I said that Google is the one of the few companies that is well positioned to be vertically integrated. What does that mean? It means that it's able to control every aspect of the product across the product, and is the among the few a few companies that has a well distribution channels. So we have actually on my research, I think we have three companies that is well positioned. We have Google as the first, we have Microsoft, and we have Apple. These are the company that not only they can build the best models, but they have a well distribution channels, so that if they launch a product one day, it is consumed by a millions of users per one day. And this, if you have been visiting Google, you have seen that they have quietly introduced search with AI, which means that everyone with search, Google search, who has been using the Google search can directly become the AI customer as well, which is really, really, really important. So why are people calling it code red? So this is coming from the CEO of OpenAI reportedly saying that, oh, we are cooked. Gemini is so good, so cheap, so well positioned. I want to tell you, I'll go back to the video I make about the vertical integration of Google and why Google is doing everything. You will see that they have all the things they it take to be the winner. They control the machine, they control the tensor, which are the machines that run these models more efficiently, different from OpenAI, because OpenAI need to outsource from NVIDIA for the chips that is going to run the models. So you can see that the real difference now here. So because Google now can be able to cut the cost to the bare minimum and scale to the millions. So Google has the biggest distribution channel. I think I already said that. And when Google adds AI, a billion of users, billion of people start using it overnight. And OpenAI can't match this. So, so Google can't match this. I mean, the OpenAI can't match this at all. So So if Google bundle AI with any product, every user using that product is going to be converted to the customer at any point. So Google is shipping very fast and very, very, very fast to every product they are doing. So, and now Google has been criticized about the benchmark case, and you cannot trust about this benchmark. And this was the comment from around the world because who set the benchmark? It's you. You are the company setting the benchmark, and you are the one saying that my model is good. Of course, you say it's good. Will you say it's not good if it's not good? That's what people has been arguing about. But in recent update, their benchmark is so impressive so that it is now per the other models available, such as OpenAI, DeepSeek, Quen, and many other models. So now Google and Gemini is now strong in reasoning, which was the critics from the past, where that their reasoning were not like that good compared to the models from OpenAI. And very importantly, it has a long context window. You can drop the entire book of document into context window of Google and able to get the response back. And this will never be easy on OpenAI because for that to happen, you need to have the infrastructure at scale and you are not losing money by inference that you are generating, which is really a competition win to Google. So you will find that for most users, for most people's common users that are not software engineers, Google and Gemini product is going to be more useful to the common users because let's be honest, common users and are users are really interested in Google Docs, Gmail, and maybe Google Drive and Photos, and these are the users that mostly pays for this product. So did Gemini win? Not really, not now, but did it make OpenAI so shaken so that it triggered a red code red? Yes, absolutely yes. So what is happening now is very simple. Google isn't trying to copy paste ChatGPT as it used to be in the past. You remember Gemini era where it was only a chatbot as ChatGPT, right? But now it's no longer doing a catch up. OpenAI is now behind, only rocked to a chatbot because it doesn't have this range of product and distribution channel that it can use to create and integrate vertically. So it is still being considered in eyes of consumer as a chatbot, whereas the Google Gemini is now being introduced in their product that users use every day. And this is very, very, very big distinction. So this was so wrong. So in summary, I would say this. Google didn't beat OpenAI in raw intelligence. This is a common thing. So that's what we can say for now. For now. But they did beat them on distribution channel, ecosystem, and speed. And that's what matter now at scale, right? This is the first time OpenAI truly publicly go to Twitter and start saying that competition is getting tough. We are going to trigger code red. And I want to add my touch here. So, what could OpenAI do? I will explain it in a few things. OpenAI need to see themselves as different from chatbots if they need to be a real win here. They need to distinguish themselves from only chatbots but also be a good chatbot because in a perspective of a user, when you talk about AI, what comes to their mind is ChatGPT, right? So make ChatGPT UI and useful so good so that in user perspective, it's only chatbot available. That's the first step. The second step is to be a very, very good at integrating into daily use products such as PDF, such as other things, Google, I mean, every product so that AI, you can, chat, OpenAI, chat GPT, you can drop it to anything and be able to get results. And this is, we're talking about agentic reasoning. So that it becomes so good as so uncomparable compared to the rest of Gemini solution. And that's how I see that it can survive these AI waves and competition. And if you liked this video and or if you didn't like, please help me subscribe to my channel. I want to reach to 1,000 subscription to this channel. And thank you for watching the video. See you next time. Bye.